So you can feel the history right where I'm standing here at the Boone Gap at the Madison and Rockcastle County lines. I spoke to President of the Friends of Boone Trace, Dr. John Fox, as well as Council Member for Berea, Bruce Fraley, who told us some information about some cleanup efforts that are going on this weekend where they are in need of volunteers for this historic area.
Hey, did you know Wallingford Media Group develops, designs, and manages websites? Well, we do. Contact us soon for your brand new website, or let us give you a fresh new makeover.
This is the last gap that Danny Boone had to go through to get to Boonesboro. He was blazing the trails called Boone Trace back in 1775. And so he actually blazed the trail. This is the very first road ever into this part of the world. I mean, this whole side of the country was all wilderness, and this was the first road through, and it opened up not only for Kentucky, but for the entire West. And they literally came just right through on the other side of that wall, where you can stand within 10 feet of exactly where Danny Boone came through. So it's really a very unique spot. Now we think this would make an ideal little historic site with some picnic tables and need a garbage can, and there's going to be a historical marker goes up right over here, one of the Kentucky Historical Society markers, and we think it'd just be a very unique site. It was very important, you know, to the founding of Kentucky. The road departments from both counties came through with their teams and with their big machines and just went to town. Basically left us some limbs and some stones and things, and we kind of at this point now we want to just finish it off and make it pretty, and we need rakes and brooms and weed eaters and a few things like that. So anybody who wants to come by and pitch in, we'd love to have you. This Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. If you go to church, you can come afterwards or stay as long as you want. But that's kind of what our project will be, is just kind of clean up the brush and all that sort of thing.
What the cleanup is going to be on Sunday from 10 to 4 is being sponsored by Boone Gap Outfitters. That is a new business that's just outside of Berea. The important thing about this as it relates to the city of Berea is Boone Trace runs right through the center of Berea along the south side of Brushy Fork Trail. And in conjunction with Friends of Boone Trace and City of Berea, we are going to have a Boone Trace Health Trail that will go from here, and it'll go all the way to the Indian Fort Theater parking lot, and a new shared use path that's planned for the spring, where people will actually be able to walk in the footsteps of Daniel Boone. And this will be one of the sites that people can visit along that Boone Trace Health Trail. And we hope to have that opened up and to have a kickoff event in April of 2019. That's our tentative date.
For more stories such as these, be sure to visit Richmond's very own WBONTV.com. I'm Marissa Hempel.